Live. We're just getting set up. We do have 3 rods in the water, so I'm going to flip the camera around, and we're actually getting bites right now. So that's why I jumped on a little bit early tonight. It's going to be a good live. The bite's going to pick up as the sun sets, so we're a little early for catfish, but um, like I said, I got a couple of hits immediately, so I'm curious to what's banging on the rods. Welcome in, everyone. This is Tuesday Night Tips, summer edition, where we're actually doing fishing. Kevin's around catching sunfish, but he'll be over to join me once he's going to catch a few more sunnies. He'll be over. We're going to use bluegill. We're going to use, hey, Buddy Biggs, what's going on, buddy? We're going to use chicken liver and chicken hearts, basically. That's going to be the approach. So let me flip this around. Richard Jarvis, welcome in, buddy. Here we go. We're on beautiful Lake Nakamixon. Fishing with Big Mike, welcome in. We have not fished this before live, so this will be a new spot for y'all. I've fished it before, but never live, and I haven't really fished this ever at night for some reason. So yeah, I'm excited to see what we can get here. I'm gonna move this a little bit so I can actually see the rods a little better. You know what, let me bring this down. Bear with me while I get adjusted a little bit here. Getting lazy. Got to make sure I can see these rods from a sitting position. There we go. That looks better. There we go. Yeah, welcome in, guys. As always on our lives, feel free to share each other's links and what have you. Bud Files, welcome in. I'm a little tired, but I've got 20 ounces of Red Bull, so I might dance before the end of the show here. I might be like Buddy Biggs digging in the pay dirt here for gold. How's your gold finding going? Are you through all that pay dirt yet, buddy? We got Buddy and Bud. It's good to get confusing real quick. I was reading up on this lake a little bit on the catfish, and they used to stock it every year. And I guess I stopped fishing it because I heard they stopped stocking it with channels. But the reason they stopped it, they said, was because they were reproducing so well on their own. So, and I happened to be up here this weekend, and I saw, Kev saw a guy get a nice channel. So, and you can legally fish here at night. I've been looking for a spot that we can do that, and here's my car right there. So thunderstorms, wind, rain, all year round, we can be right here. So yeah, that sounded really good to me, and that's why we're here. Buddy said, yeah, finished the pay dirt, got the gold to the UK, and they have it. Nice. And I thought that might be an international crime. Get away with that one, shipping gold over there. We're live, buddy boy. Buddy Big, Bud Files, we got get your other rods out there too if you want. Why don't you show them what you're going to be working with for stripers? Got some wakes coming through. Kev's got a plan here. He's going to try to catch a striper tonight. There's some monster stripers in here. I mean, just monsters.
So I'm going to use the same thing as...
You got to get in front. Someday you'll learn this, buddy.
So I'm going to be using the same thing as the one video.
They probably didn't see that video. I don't even know if I posted that video.
Oh, yeah, you didn't.
Do you know what that's called? What kind of lure that's called?
Swim bait.
That's a swim bait. So it's just a jig head with a little swim bait on the end. You can cast it about 3 miles, so yeah, it should be good. You guys hear me all right? I feel like I'm not talking real loud. Make sure I didn't miss anyone. Big Mike's here, Richard Jarvis is here. Maria, welcome in. Hi, Maria. Awesome. All right, cool, buddy. Cool. I just got done work. I worked right till 5 o'clock, and this is like a 45-minute drive, so we kind of did some time traveling here. We were flying over here. Luckily, Kevin packed the car, packed up all the fishing gear for me. So I just got in the car and drove over here, and I was praying that he actually had everything we needed in the car. And yeah, he's done a pretty good job. I don't see anything we don't have that we need. So now I just have to sit here and wait for a rod to bend over. I'm going to give it about half an hour, and I'm going to bring in these baits and change it up. So yeah, I'm going to try to get all the, oh great, glad the picture's good. I'm going to try to get all the chatting, get chatting up front, because once the sun starts setting and the bite goes on, it seems like you're either reeling a fish in on a good night or rebaiting, and then I feel like I've ignored everybody. A lot of people come out here for muskie, stripers, largemouth. It's a hard hit, but it's the type of lake where if you fish it at night, I mean, there's just some quality fish here. And we cover a lot of water on our channel. So we hit a lot of places that we just keep moving, because half my goal is to just kind of show Kevin all the different spots that he can fish. And then, of course, everyone along for the ride who gets to watch our videos gets to see all these opportunities. And I try not to spot burn. And I think I do that by trying to show so many different spots. If I were to fish the same 3 spots, I think everybody would go fish those 3 spots. But, I mean, we're blessed with so much water around here. There's just so much opportunity. T-Rep Adventures, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. We're going to go for some channel cats tonight, and always a chance of a muskie here or a striper, and they're monsters here, so that would be exciting too. Joyful Julie, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys could hit the thumbs up when you come in, it helps get the algorithm. It's free. I think you're all subbed already, but if you're not, please consider subscribing. It's also free. Beautiful night. It's like 80 degrees out right now. So after it's been like 96, 80 feels beautiful. Just noticed my car light's on. Let me go turn that off so I don't have to jump start my car later. Might actually get chilly tonight. Guess you want to see my face, maybe not, but welcome in. All right, which rod's going to go first, you think? So we always call the rod, well, this is really hard to see because of my setup, so forget it. Forget it. I always say left to right, one through 3 is the way I number my rods, but real estate is very firm here. It's really hard to get a spot where I can drive the rod holder securely into the ground. So the rods are on top of each other, but they're cast out pretty widely. And I just saw the first turtle head pop up. Hopefully he avoids our rods. Oh, Julie, you're in Jamaica. Okay. I get the names mixed up. I see you guys during the day when I'm floating around checking you all out. All right, yeah. Yep, that's awesome. How hot is hot in Jamaica? I would imagine it would get pretty darn hot there. Rock hounding, gold panic. Yep, awesome. Kevin is over this one. Let me scroll you around, show you what Kevin's up to. I think you can see him over there. He is trying to get some bait for us. We got a minnow bucket. If he's able to get some sunnies, he'll bring it back. you're legally allowed to have 3 rods a person in Pennsylvania, so these 3 are under my watch. '90s, yeah, okay. Some reason I was thinking it would be like in the hundreds there. What's the average temperature in the summer? Hey Dwight, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Hope you get your mountain sorted out there. I think I took a call after I started watching you. I watched the first few minutes of it and then I got distracted by work.
No signs of sunfish.
They just caught one.
It is?
Yeah, right there. I'd cast out right next to the rods.
They're using bobbers.
Get a bobber.
What?
Get a bobber.
No, he's not. He's using one piece.
Yeah.
Just linens.
You want to see her and watch the rods and talk in the chat? And I'll try to get one.
I'll try.
What do you want? Are you gonna try over here?
Yep. I never tried laying like this because I never had faith in letting it.
Okay. Average between 85 to 88. Okay. All right. I guess the surrounding area kind of keeps the temps a little more moderate than I was thinking. Water kind of moderates temps, I guess. Oh man, it is an island after all. So I know in Alaska everybody thinks it's ice cold, but a lot of the islands are almost like rainforests. Of course, it's 70-mile-an-hour winds, but oh yeah, bunch of deer over there.
What?
Deer?
Yeah.
Huh. They're called a herd, not a pod.
I didn't say pod.
Oh, I thought you said pod. Never really get past 100. All right. Hey, BJ's Misadventures, welcome in. Thanks for popping in tonight. Appreciate it. We're on Nockamixon Lake, Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Trying to get on the channel cats tonight. We're a little early for them, but we're set up and in place. There's also striped bass here and muskie, largemouth, sunfish, perch, walleye. So a lot of different opportunities here to catch. We've been live 13 minutes. I'm going to only let it go 30, then I'm going to check the baits. I haven't fished this spot before, so I want to see. Sometimes the turtles strip you real quick. And if that's the case, I may put bobbers on or try to rig a little bit differently to avoid them. But I'm hoping there's not many turtles here. Last few lives have been, well,
I saw a snapping turtle down there.
yeah, I was going to say the last few lives, other than the big flatheads, have been turtle fests. Hey, Rich and Leo, welcome in. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. I know it's late over there. I get on as soon as I can during the week. I work till 5, so it's what, 6 now, 6:30 here where we are. So headed right to the water. And I'll tell you what, thank you for posting that, Richard. But tonight, if you feel like you want to donate, I think I pinned up a message from KP. If you guys know who KP is, Kenneth Powell, he runs Takedown Catfishing. Awesome guy, just like a real community guy. Everyone knows him from the catfishing community, especially. But he got a bad stroke and desperate need of money. He lives with his daughter, and he's now in the hospital, hopefully recovering. Bad days and good days, yeah, and had multiple seizures, and it's not good. Um, so I mean, it's hard for me to want to take any money. I'd rather go to him tonight, and in the foreseeable future until they get back on their feet, because I know they need it. But thank you, I appreciate that. I'll send it over to him anyway, probably. All right, Rich, good night. Hope Leo's doing good. Hope you guys are doing good and the rest of the fam. Dang, light's on again. I thought I turned that off. There we go. Would not be good. Now hear the dead battery. The thing fishing around here, you got to get early and kind of reserve your spot too, because you get to a good spot. We just have a huge population of people. Even though we're like an hour, hour and a half from the city of Philadelphia, they all come out this way to fish because you can eat the fish here and it's too polluted down there to eat. So yeah, you really have to like, do your research, get a good spot, show up early and grab it, or you'll be stuck in a bad spot for sure. Unless you have a boat. Get my chicken liver out. That's how we get our chicken liver here in the States. You go to the grocery store and they just sell it there. The lady at the counter always looks a little weird though when she's wringing it out. She's just like, what are you guys doing with that? I guarantee you guys will see me fall tonight down this cliff. At least once. Yo, boxcar Jerry. Check this spot out, buddy. You pull in, you're right here. I'm going to give you the tour here. It's a little spit of land that comes out on the lake. So it goes out like another 100 yards down that way with a tight little circle. So that's what we're fishing off of. Hope you didn't get dizzy with that move. And it's just beautiful out here. I'm gonna go get my Red Bull. Oh, I did get my Red Bull already, I forgot. Need to drink my Red Bull. Let's see one of these rods bend over tonight. So next week we're on vacation. Family is going down to Sea Isle, which is New Jersey, Atlantic Ocean. So we're going to be in a campground. We went there before. Some good bass ponds. We're going to be doing some bass fishing and then lots of ocean fishing. We'll be popping up doing some lives and things like that, and definitely show you guys around. Kids are getting more comfortable with the lives, so we will be doing them more often then. And yeah, I think that's really all my news I have to keep you guys up to date on. If you haven't caught up on any of our videos, we've been doing a ton of flathead catfishing down in the city, just because the bite had been really good as they were coming off spawn. Um, and it's still really good, but we're just kind of changing gears now because this Saturday we leave for the shore. So, um, and the city's too far to get to on a weeknight. So we're still rigged for catfish. We figured let's come over here and do catfishing where we actually have, there's some spots around us, but they're just haven't been on this year because mainly because of the turtles. There's so many big snapping turtles. You just keep catching them. So that's why we're here. You ever come up here, Boxcar? I think I was telling you about this lake at some point. You want your other rods, Kath?
Yeah.
You've got 3 rods over here.
Might as well cast the 2 out.
Yeah.
See if I can catch some fish on this 2 and cast the striper.
Yeah, see if you have any leftover food in the car that's junk. Throw it in there as like chum. See if they'll come around. You know what I mean? Like bread,
Yep.
crackers. Throw some of those crackers. I know I saw crackers.
Crackers?
Yeah, up front there's cookies or crackers. Good opportunity for you to clean the car, Kath. It's a mess in there.
No cookies and crackers. There's crackers back here.
Well, good, wherever they are. Throw some out there. That should get them in. We need some bait. I like bluegill for bait. It holds on the hook really well. So that's what I want to throw on. We've got chicken liver and we've got chicken hearts, so.
Where did chicken hearts?
They're both down by the rods there. Don't bring them up here. Keep them down there. I don't want the flies getting up here and all. The rock's right in the sun too, so I'm thawing out the bait. It's a little frozen. "22 minutes. Can't wait to check these things. Like I said, when I first cast it, I had a pretty good hit on the one rod.
You had a hit?
Yeah, as soon as I casted that first rod, it went down in half, like immediately. And then I had the middle rod got knocked a few times, nothing. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. It could have been a striper or something, or a bass. Or I just hit the catfish right in the head. Hungry. Hey, Alvin. What's going on, buddy? Welcome in. How you doing tonight? Thanks for coming in. Alvin, were you in Troy's live today? I don't want to spoil it for you, but there was some excitement. Good excitement. Well, not good. It was good, I guess. Oh, my back is sore. Started riding my bike again more consistently. Definitely feeling it. "17 thumbs up already. I'll take it. Thank you." Okay, so I was referring to the spilled milk scene. that made me laugh. What were you throwing for the sunfish?
A jig with a piece of chicken liver on it.
Okay. Did you try putting a bobber on it?
No. I tried that.
Or put the fake piece of corn on it with a bobber?
I gotta do that.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm rooting through the cars for a bobber.
That must have been from the big snapping off. He even cut. No.
Bad knot?
No.
Definitely not.
I tried pulling it and it wouldn't cut. That's weird.
Where the bobbers are that have the actual centerpiece.
Man, I don't know.
That fake corn floats, so that'll definitely.
Right here.
You got some? Yeah, there you go. Put that on. There's some fake corn there.
I got some. Oh yeah, I should use that piece. Don't waste.
Yeah, don't waste it. All right. Here we go. Let's go. Let's get a fish. Hey, Random J, welcome in, buddy. Awesome to have you in the house. How you been? Looks like Josh is going live too. If you guys want to put multiple channels up, catfish tips, carp, catfish and carp tips and techniques and tricks.
So many words.
It's so many words, but he's got like 10,000 subs, so it should pop up for you guys to find pretty easily. Yeah, I follow those guys too. If I was more tech savvy, I'd be watching them while I'm watching my rods because they're a good family. I like to support them. They're from Indiana.
Indiana.
So they're an hour behind us, I believe.
Right now, what time is it?
I don't know. Fancy phone doesn't tell me that when I'm on YouTube. And God forbid I play with it on YouTube because next thing I'll know, I'll lose the stream. 28 minutes. I think I'm going to go down and check. Well, I'll give you a minute to fish with that new rig.
Not even tied on.
Yeah, I won't. Then I'm going to go down and check my lines, recast them here. There's a turtle right here, Cal. Just went under. Little painted turtle.
Yeah.
You saw him before? I just threw the rest of my pork chop bone in there.
What?
I threw my pork chop bone in there. Maybe I'll go eat that.
And they do eat bones, but
Well, there was a little bit of meat on it.
Okay, I got my bobber and then I got my piece of corn. Fake corn on a jig.
Use that if you can reach it.
What?
Can you reach it?
That's a turf.
You're gonna sunset. Can you reach the sunset?
No, it's well wet. Rock.
You reach the sunset.
No.
I'm fishing for channels here, but I hear them smacking in that algae. They're definitely in there. I was yeah.
Please let me get him. Please. I'll try this bobber technique, but I'm just gonna have the bobber sit out with a piece of meat.
You know what? Can you grab me another bobber? I'm gonna try to work this bait up.
How many?
Just one.
One ain't gonna do anything.
Give me two then.
What?
Give me two. I know it's not going to float the whole thing. I just want to get my bait in. Here we go.
You bumped that, didn't you?
No, I did not.
Oh yeah. You guys need one chicken liver heart? Or chicken heart?
Want just one?
Something.
Don't chum them out.
What?
Don't chum them out. I don't need a bunch of bait out there. There's a big right here. Look at that.
There's this?
Okay.
Why you gonna carve?
That's it. Can't see in the sun.
Probably a carp. Tons of bubbles right there. that rod had a tap, and you know they're good luck.
Alright guys, we did have a hit. That was not me bumping the one rod. Rod number one got a pretty solid whack when I was down there. I rigged up the rod number three. I threw two bobbers on it just to try to get the bait out of the moss and algae.
I had one.
Hey Stuart bro, welcome in buddy. Double hook. Dave, welcome in. Thank you guys.
I'm using one of Dave's stuff.
Yeah, we got one of Dave from Double Hooks rigged on Kevin's rod. He's over there trying to catch bait right now. Other three are set up and out for catfish. Mainly channels here. Now the ranger said there are some flatheads in here too. Kev's getting close to getting some sunfish. Yeah, fisher. How'd you miss them, Kev?
You asked me.
How'd you miss them? You just did. Got 17 thumbs up. If you're just joining us, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. We appreciate it. Helps with the algorithms. That's easy for me to say.
Turtle, was that you picking on my face? Get out of here. Yes, head back. No. I'm done. Turtle's heading right to my base camera. So let's play not my base. He actually likes it.
I have like a bouquet of rods. There's like 3 rods in one spot, but they're casted out in the different places. It's the only patch of dirt I could find. The rest is solid rock.
I don't know if that was a turtle right there or what.
Probably a turtle.
Find out quick enough.
Richard, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. Oh, rod closest to the camera. There we go. It's getting little hits here. There's a big turtle right here. It's going right through you.
Richard jumped out there. That looks like a bass.
Picture. I'm watching the cat rod. You can grab that. Looking for takedowns. Not up for the little hits, 1 takedowns. That's me, I'm moving some bells here. Trying to get organized before it gets dark. Yo, Steve Locke. What's up, buddy? Thanks for coming in. How you doing? Just got set up. Had a few hits, but no hookups yet. But this is a night bite area. Definitely bite at night, so hopefully they're going to start up. The sun is just about to hit the tree line, which no matter where I fish, I always feel like that's kind of when the cats around us start. Kev's throwing a big lure out there for stripers, trying to see if he can get lucky. Yeah, I see him out there, Kev.
Stripers?
I don't know. He's big, though. See the wakes?
Yeah.
That's a big fish. I'd cast for him. Yeah, there's some monster stripers in this lake. Turn a little bit so you guys can see Kevin, in case he hooks up. I'm gonna go through my gear here, and I might put some chicken liver on. The liver kind of pops right off, so I got some of that twine to keep it on there. How's it going? Good.
Any luck?
Not yet, just a few hits. Going mainly for catfish.
Nice.
How about you?
Nice guy here.
Nice. Hey Dave, appreciate that, buddy. Really do. Definitely something bursting the surface out there. I see some guys that come in and fish here overnight out there in the boats, and man, they pull out some monsters. So this is the twine that we use to hold the chicken liver on. Not a big fan of it, so I rarely use it, but if we don't get any bluegill to cut up, I'm going to be throwing chicken livers once it gets dark, so I'll use it for that. But it helps it from falling off. It's just messy. I don't like the idea of leaving that stuff in the water if it falls off either. Just a rough week. I have so many friends that are having besides KP, just having major health issues and life crises. It's just been one of those weeks where it's just taking a mental toll on me. But everything's good in my immediate family, so I've got that to be happy about. But man, life can be tough. Yeah, it works really good, Steve. That stuff does work really good. What I don't like is when it comes off the hook and rides up the line. And it's like impossible to get off the line. I mean, it works almost too good. You have to just cut and pull it off that way, throw it out, and retie.
I found a sunfish at his property.
Hey, Hapless, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. My phone keeps glitching like that. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, KB is one of those guys that just loves everybody. And man, never heard him like.
Dad, Enron.
Yeah, I thought it's the weight coming, but yeah, I saw it. Wasn't quite what I'm looking for though.
That's a fish.
I need a little more than that.
For real?
Yeah, I'm a pretty picky angler. God forbid that.
There's a hook on it. So long.
Kev likes to set the hook a lot quicker than I do.
And I catch more fish.
My philosophy is that, like, what if you're pulling it out of like a monster's mouth that hasn't quite taken it yet? Ooh. That's the wake. Kev, that minnow bucket's tied to something, right?
I think so.
You have a rope on it? Yeah, there's a rope. Okay. The real reason is I don't feel like going down this cliff every 2 seconds. I'm going to break my neck on this thing. Hey, Lyle. Kristen May is, it's my wife's account, but it's Lyle, my older boy. Hey, Tammy and Ray. Mom and son trains, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope everything's good. Oh, middle rod's getting, the tall rod right there is just getting tapped a little bit. There's a good weight coming through, but that was a fish because the other rods didn't tap like that one did. Lyle, what are you up to tonight, buddy? You guys go to the pool? Probably a turtle there. Lyle, Kevin almost caught you a goldfish. He saw a tiny little goldfish here he wanted to catch for your aquarium. Your brother's in chat. You know. Okay. You always say I don't talk loud enough. Yeah, I was going to say, you know it's Lyle if he starts spamming the chat. That's how you know it's my son. Lyle, did you check the pH on your fishies today? If you haven't, take a test on that. I want to see what the pH is. He's got these little neon tetras, and he's got a tank where the pH levels just keep going up, like off the charts up. And I don't know what else it could be. I don't know why it keeps happening. We just keep adding the pH down chemical, but it goes down, pops right back up again. Woo! Right here. Cast, fish, big fish. Oh, you're going to have to come on this side. You're going to tangle my lines.
That was not a carp.
Nope. That was a bass. It was right here. Just kind of lob it out there. There you go. Plenty far enough right there.
That's my shit.
No, you're good. Maybe let it sit there and twitch it a few times. Like it's, when you come in a little bit further, jerk it in. You got him? Is that him? Oh. It ain't gonna hit it with seaweed on. Oh well, worth a shot.
That's a big fish.
Yeah, a huge fish just exploded right next to the bank here. It wasn't a carp. It's definitely a bass or a striped bass. That was cool. I don't know if you heard that.
Watch out, turtle. Oh my god.
Hi, son.
I hit that turtle. Oh, the turtle to watch out. Not my fault. Oh my god, turtle. Back off. I know you don't like me talking back off.
Richard, he's 11 and not very good with typing and the little key thingies on his phone. Hey, Annette, welcome in. How you doing tonight? If it's tonight where you're at. That center rod's getting tapped again. Hopefully not a turtle. Oh, I saw that. Kev just had a fish on down there. He's got the bait rod out there trying to catch me some bait. It's a tough spot to catch bait though. Ah, no worries, Richard. No worries. Yeah. These kids, half the time they do this speech to text stuff and then it doesn't even show up correctly and you can't stop it from going out there. But his phone also probably has. You did it again, Lyle. It's J. Richard Jarvis with a J. You got a J on your keypad? If you don't, put your phone away. He's eating the lily pad? That's weird. Wonder if any other YouTubers had to block their own kids before. Not yet, but they keep spelling Richard's name wrong. I don't think he did it on purpose, but I don't know. Once you spell something, your phone remembers that, you know? I tried to say yes with three S's on somebody's live today, and it showed up Texas AS or something. And I did it like twice before I realized it kept going on, it kept spell checking it. And it made no sense. Like my phone doesn't speak English, it doesn't even speak my own language. It spells check in foreign language sometimes. I don't get it. I don't know how to change it.
You just go in the settings and you can change it.
Yeah, that's what they say, but I don't know how to do it. I go in there and I get lost. 5 minutes, I'm going to pull these in and check the baits and recast. Uh, almost an hour. There's a little bit of shade now coming along the shoreline, so I'm going to cast one. Even though it's real shallow there, I'm going to cast one over there and see if there's anything in that shade that's active. I used to have, well, Kev's got a catfish now as a bait, or as a pet. He's got a baby catfish. And they're amazing. They'll lay in under a rock all day. As soon as it starts getting dark, they come out on a rampage looking for food. So it's good to see them in captivity, get an idea of what they're doing out there. I'm going to rig up a rod for sunfish here. Kev, do you want to watch the rods and I'll try to catch a sunfish? We really need some. Can't keep playing around. Let me come catch them. You got to come over here.
Okay, hot shot.
All right. Let's chat for a minute. I'll try to. All right, we need bait desperately. I'm going to fire Kevin. I'm going to go down and catch some bait.
He's not gonna catch anything. fishing the same spot with the same technique. How's that gonna make it better? Yeah. Wait, you don't trust me catching the fish? You need to use the bobber. That's a little, you gotta have more line out from the bobber. And then you need to cast behind the seaweed and you'll have hits. Okay, I need to go get it.
You need to watch the rod. Where are you going?
I'm just gonna get my drink.
Okay.
Okay. You know what time it is? Old Palmer. Favorite drink of all time. Can have about 20 of these a day. See it? Try catch it with your hands. Mission Discovery is in the house. Robert Bob will be up here in a few minutes. He's just catching bait. He's not gonna catch anything. God, we've been live for an hour, 1 minute. You haven't caught a single sunfish. Only part is here, you gotta bring your own sunfish. We totally mistake that. I always feel like I need to drink so much, and then I drink a sip and I'm so full. But in this case, I drank half of the bottle already. Just opened it 2 minutes ago. Oh, I should have tried that trick. There's a trick where when you go to open a soda bottle in a can, what you do is the tab that you pull up to release the metal from drinking it, you want to put the metal slot backwards, and then you want to pop it and it'll explode. It won't explode the whole thing, but it will make it like a gunshot. Isn't it a weird goldfish?
Yeah, I had it in my hand.
You did?
There's 2 of them.
Yeah. Did you see the black one?
Yeah, they're both black.
They're both black. One was super weird.
Yeah, they have like the bubble eyes.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy to catch these fish. We'll try the other side. Yo, MB Fishing. Fish and Discover. James Westgate. It's my high school buddy right there. What's going on, James? What's up? We're over at Nakamixon. Not sure if we ever fished Nakamixon together. I don't think we
Have you
did.
fished with him before?
Yeah. Yeah, we used to fish Green Lane together when we were in high school in Skipback Creek. Alright, I'm gonna cross over. Gotta get some bait. I'm gonna try to catch a sunfish here.
Telling you, they're all right
Be
there.
right back. I'm gonna leave Kevin in charge.
Yep, share links, share links. James is in the house. He's not looking. I'm gonna go grab my sunfish rod and fish while I watch the rod. I think that's a pretty smart idea. It's gonna be a very smart idea or a very dumb idea. Of course, never puts the bobbers. This is a hideout. Right where I want it. Oh my god. I'm in a red spot. I found them. They're right where I left them. Thank you. What? Over there?
Yeah. Not so get a hook on. Too small.
Too small.
Mm-hmm.
I think the mouths are just too small. Don't worry, I'm still watching the rod.
You have a regular, like, size 10 hook, Kev?
What? Do I have a regular hook size?
I got it.
Do not.
Don't worry about it, Kev. I got it. Did we rent boats here?
I heard something about you
Cool.
talking you rent a boat.
Well, we had a lot of fun. So much fun, I don't remember. Good old days.
Yeah, that's how you say it. Good old.
Yeah, we're right on that little, the actual fishing pier, Mission Discover. Yeah, it's a nice little spot. I like the idea that we're like fishing, literally my car's right here. So bad weather or whatever, we get cold. It's a nice setup for sure. I've located some fish, some bait, so I'm just tying a little bit bigger hook. It's a little too big, but we have nothing in the middle. The other one was tiny, tiny. I'd like to get at least one sunfish that I can cut up. Oh, middle rod, Kev.
Middle rod?
Yeah, probably turtles.
What did you even say that was?
Well, because you got to watch. You don't know. You don't know what you don't
I
know.
was watching.
You didn't see it?
I saw it.
Maybe you need glasses.
Say that one more time.
Maybe you need glasses, punk.
You know what? I do not like you. You are not my friend.
Kev's tired. He's all tired out from tennis camp. He's been going to tennis camp. Was it last week you did track, or was tennis last week too?
Track was last year. It was my first time ever doing summer camp.
Okay.
I had track and
I'm just going to throw on some fake floating corn. Let's see if I can get a sunfish to bite this. Kev, you got to come back over and watch these rods. You got to bring that rod in. We talked about this. You have 3 rods you're legally allowed to watch.
Do you want to bring this rod over with you?
No, I just want you to bring all the rods in and sit here and watch this. I'm ready to catch one. I got the right setup. It'll be over before you know it.
You have too big of a hook.
Nope.
Let me see what you have.
You just watch that and watch those rods.
Ooh, I want to go fishing. He does not understand what I like to do. I do not come out here. Come out here for the fish and make a life. I do not come out here to watch floats. Can't even cast one rod out. He said these are his rods, so technically, he said, technically he's using my rod, and technically I'm using his. Wait. He's breaking the rules. See what's going on in chat. SWC is in the house. Richard's in the house. Travis. What's up, Travis? I'll do whatever to catch a fish on one of these rods. I bet he's gonna come over. I mean, if a rod goes, he's gonna fight it. Because it's his rods, of course he's gonna say that. We're gonna have a big wakes coming in about like a minute or so. Making a ring out of meat. God. Okay, there's a bee around me. Maybe that was not a smart idea. There's a bee right on me.
These fish are really dumb. They don't know how to fish.
You know what? This bee is dumb.
Probably have that chicken over there.
You're smart.
They love chicken liver.
Daddy's right on my hand. There was a girl in my class who got stung a couple days ago, and also everybody in my group is scared of the bees. I just let them suck. Ow, he bit me.
They can't see you, you're behind the camera. If you think they're gonna watch the bee on it. He's sitting right behind the camera with a bee right on his finger. It's because you don't wash your hands. I put the bucket of water right here. When he finally leaves you alone, make sure you wash your hands. Yo, Travis, how you been, buddy? Yeah, we're out there, MB, looking for better bait. Right now we have chicken hearts on. Once it gets dark, I'm going to put chicken liver on.
I might wash my hands right now.
Yep, go ahead. John from Small Water Charters, thanks for coming in, bud. Appreciate it. I think we're Bucks County. This is, you know where we are probably. It's Nakamixon. Their secret. Heavily fished. Good. All right, mission discover. Sounds good, buddy.
Is he going to bed?
Cleaning the guinea pig cage. Good
We
time.
have guinea pigs.
That's mom or brother. Oh. So your guinea pigs are cleaning.
Seagull! Seagull just grabbed the fish. Yep. Maybe what he... Too bad, bee. I washed all the things off me. Yeah, you can go eat off the floor. You ain't eating off of me. He bit me and it hurt. I like to get a tippy tap and I'll set the hook. That's how bored I am. Is it freezing out? It's the coldest day of the year so far today. here in PA. Pennsylvania. I'll give my dad $8 if he can stay here and watch a rod. I did not know what 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 I was saying. I didn't know what I was saying. I didn't know. Yeah, I'm confused. Oh God. Okay, B.
Frustrating.
Strip you?
Yeah. There's like 3 of them over there too. I'm gonna go to the chicken liver.
Okay, B.
Oh, baby.
He's on me again. I washed my hands.
Not very well. Put some hand sanitizer on.
Where is that?
In the car.
Can you get it?
You can't get up?
No, he's gonna sting me. Literally right on my arm.
It's me.
I mean, I can try to smack him.
No, I don't smack him. You look for the hand sanitizer.
Yeah, you can go. No, no.
Let me wash my hands first.
Yeah, go to
Bees
that.
love chicken liver and chicken heart, so you gotta make sure you wipe your hands off with water
Oh God, he's on me.
and not your shirt. Wipe them off good. You probably wiped it on your shirt like you always do.
Oh please. I did.
I want to see that.
Yeah, he doesn't. I know he does not like sanitizer. It stinks, it stinks.
Yeah. How many rods down?
What?
Watch that first rod. I think that just got whacked.
It did not.
Just watch it, please.
Okay, Bobby. Should I sneak a rod caster in here? Getting tired of not watching rods. Let's see what chat said. Yep, share links out. I probably said that like 1,800 times, but whenever I see someone share a link, I'll say it again. No, you didn't.
That's how you do it, boy.
Hi. Is he dead?
Yeah, I just took care of him.
For real?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you picked it up dead.
No. I caught it and accidentally on the blacktop.
If he accidentally comes back to life, you gonna throw that rod out with him?
Yeah.
Can I try to catch one now?
Yeah, right over where that rock is before.
Oh my God, there's hundreds of rocks.
Right, watch the cart, right across the street.
Great advice. Great advice. The rock. The rock. There's hundreds of rocks.
Right on the edge of the algae. You see him there? Cap, do you see what I'm talking about? Why don't you use my setup? Because it's working. All right, all right. Sorry to leave you alone. We got one on, one nice sunfish, perfect size for bait. Left Kevin over there to catch more. She's good. I'll take one. Then we can put chicken liver on one, chicken heart on one. All right, bring them over. Yeah, you can knock them out. Use them up for cut bait. Kev's got another one. Perfect. Now we got some bait.
No greater, and you're not getting this fish. Perfect. Should I throw them in the bucket?
Or you can cut them up and put them. We can put them right on if you cut that thing in two. Cut his head off.
And then leave the tail?
Yeah, just cut it right in half, and I'll put it on the other two poles. And then see if you can get a couple more. We'll keep them live. Yeah, Lyle, knock it off, buddy. Seriously, we're going to block you. And then I'm going to take the phone away from you. That's going to be the next step. All right? Knock it off. Spam in the chat.
Here.
Give me your phone. Okay. I'm going to put out some new fish heads. Hey, Lisa, welcome in. Just ignore my son spamming the chat. I need your phone. Can you text her?
Yeah.
Tell her to take the phone away from mine. Wait, it's going to be a... You have her work phone? I know, but that's the phone. Just try calling it. Oh, Lord. Any luck? Not yet.
Just a couple sunfish. Get Mom on the phone?
Kev, back away from the car if you're going to have that conversation, please.
What?
Kevin, away from the camera, please.
Wow, get Mom. Go to her. You just go. Bye. There it's gone. Oh, that was a wonderful cast.
Yeah, snag the tree.
Oh, look at that beautiful huck in the tree.
Yeah, and I lost the fish.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, you're lucky I got it snap. I know, didn't.
She took it away? All right, where's the other piece of fish?
Other piece of fish? I cut it up. I gave it to you.
No. You didn't give it to me. I got one piece. You gave me the head. So look for it. Hey, thanks, Lisa. Appreciate it. Kev, where did you sit it?
I sat it right here.
Where?
I was cutting it right here and I handed it to you.
No, you didn't. You handed me the head. You lost the whole body already? We'll catch more then. I need bait. That bird may have taken it. There was a bird sitting there.
Oh, probably did.
Oh, it's down here, bud. I got it. Can't find the bait. Don't fish angry. Don't fish angry, my friends. Oh. All right. Good job, buddy.
Should I do the thing to it?
Yep.
Should I cut it in half?
Is it small or?
It's a big one.
Yeah, cut it. Just cut the head off. I'll use the head. Save the rest of it.
The next one, should I keep alive?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
If you have a head, toss it down.
Okay.
All right. All right. We got new fresh cut bait on all three rods now. So something's going to gobble them up. Let's just hope it's a fish and not a turtle. Richard Jarvis, have a good night, buddy. Thanks for popping in. Tell Tasha I say good night. I heard a bell. What bell was it? Yeah, I've never fished this spot, but what I've been told is it's a night bite here. So I don't know what qualifies as night and when night starts, but we're heading in the right direction. Yo, catfish regulators and turtle lady. We just started catching some bait here. Um, we're on Lake Nakamixon in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. So this is not going to be the place for the giant flatheads that we were catching down in Philadelphia on the Schuylkill. But there are a few. When they electroshock this, they did find some big flatties, but not a lot. And they don't know why they were in here. But there's some decent channels. They have a self uh, population of them here. Yeah, I appreciate you coming over. You catch some giants, man. And there's a true catfisherman right there, catfish regulators. Waiting for the bite here. The other spot in the river is just too far to get the kid down to during the week. So that's more of a Friday night, Saturday night thing. That's why we were down there last 2 weekends. Uh, the next 2 weekends, we won't be able to do that. We'll be down the shore doing some ocean fishing. But certainly late summer, early fall, we'll be smacking the flatheads real good. Hopefully. I want to do some all-nighter, so catch the sunrise and fish all night, the sun up. But yo, Eric, Super Smurf's in the house. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Got chicken liver, chicken hearts, and fresh bluegill. We just cut up some bluegill. Since we're going for channels, they seem like they tend to go for the dead fish around here, cut bait. So prefer that to the chicken hearts and chicken liver. Plenty of turtles here, turtle lady. Come up and noodle some turtles. Oh man, oh man. Yo, missed what? Yeah? What were you using for bait? Oh, nice. All right, Kev just missed one over there. Nice. He took the ultralight over there with the tail piece from the fish, and he said he just had one. So he makes up some things, but I know him well enough that he's dead serious when it comes to fishing. He's the one who put me on the 50-inch muskie. Nothing like being told that there's a huge fish there and fishing it for days, not ever seeing it yourself until he bites the hook. That was pretty cool. Pinky. Oh my goodness. Why am I doing this? Got it? Almost fell. I'm gonna fall before the end of the night. I told everybody in chat earlier that I'm gonna fall at least once tonight down this cliff. Just been tripping all night. It's inevitable. Guess I better start getting my rod lights out. They take forever to set up. Start fiddling with that stuff. All right, bring them on over, boy. Put them in the bucket. Cav's hooked up on a sunfish. We're gonna bring it over for us. Yeah, put them in the bucket and keep them alive. If we don't need them, we'll let them go. Hopefully we'll need them. It's me and the bells. Sorry, guys. Getting the lights out. 2, 3, 4. I think, what, 2 lights each? 5, 6. 2 lights a pole. Man, you get the weirdest people that come up to you when you're fishing. Why me? Like, who would walk up to a guy, stand there with a camera on, stand up there and watch him, and then not say anything? I wave to them, they just stare at me. Only in Pennsylvania. Yeah, fishy, fishy. Don't want a skunk tonight. Don't want a skunk tonight. Gotta get, well, it's early, I guess. Man, our flathead trip, our live the other night, we were live for 5 hours. Not that tonight's gonna be like that. We don't have 5 hours tonight, but I think we had 1 fish in the first 3 hours, and then we caught like 4 or 5 in their last hour. They just turned on. But we had some huge storms come by, and they just were not active. It was like a cold front, but then they snapped on, so you never know. Can't catch them on the couch. It's clear now. Now I can start moving these rods around, cast them a little bit better. I was set up and somebody came in like right next to us and started like bass fishing. Can you not see the 8-foot rods out? 100 yards of open shoreline. And set up next to us. Hey Gene, welcome in. What's up? Man, look at all those celebratory cones there. Are they cones? What are those things? Oh, I guess that's one of the party favors. Yeah, it's definitely a Pennsylvania thing. I laugh when I see NJ Maniac close enough to Pennsylvania, you know. He gets the same type people, and everybody in chat's kind of like, oh, that's weird. I'm like, nah, that's normal around here. Yeah, it's creepy. That's a good word for it. It's creepy. Hey, T-Bird and Reds, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. If you came in, haven't hit the like button, please think about it. Helps us get the algorithm out, and we're going to be staying out here for a few hours here. Hopefully the bite's going to start. Look at this goofy looking bird. That is a green herring. You see him right next to the rods? Pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's a green herring. That little dude down there. I'll bet you he's looking for my bait. He's going to go eat some chicken liver. He's goofy looking. Goofy looking bird. I'll just keep the camera there in case he pops back out. He's hiding in that bush there. Any birders in the chat? I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Try to pop around, see what the real cat fishermen are doing. I'm a multi-species guy, so I do everything wrong. Catch a little bit of everything. Never know what I'm doing. Except for salmon. I'm really confident with salmon, but only problem is I live in Pennsylvania now and there's no salmon around. Hey, Laura the Explorer, welcome in. The fishing today is slow. Kev's caught us some bait. Got 4 or 5 bluegill. Waiting for the night bite to pick up. So, nothing yet. Yeah, for the people that are just coming in, feel free to share out your links. If you have a channel, share yourselves out, or if you're a moderator, feel free to share someone else out. That'd be awesome. But never feel like you have to. The river has me spoiled. Takedown after takedown lately. Yeah, I never really did too much catfishing, just because the boys, we got a 12-year-old, and since he was born, haven't really been able to do too much night stuff. So just starting to get back into it and really looking forward to it now. Now that the kids can hang a little bit, or at least get themselves to the car. And back in the early days of the page when I used to do the shark fishing down the shore, the videos would always end with me carrying Kevin off the beaches. He'd be asleep and I'd have to carry his butt to the car. It's rough. I can't pick him up now, but he's old enough that he stays awake. Just give him some Mountain Dew and he's good to go. All right, one more battery to go and I've got all my lights ready, and then I'll do probably one more bait check, casting different spots, and I'll put the lights on them just so they show up for you guys. We got an hour and 42 minutes. Yeah, Laura, I was going to say the same. I was afraid to ask you. I thought maybe I was missing you for some reason, then I'd feel bad. But I hadn't seen you out in a little bit. Felt like you were live a lot there for like a month or so. I wonder if I should have brought the carp stuff. Second carp I saw roll out there. I do have corn. I want a channel. We fished so much carp when the cats just weren't biting, and they seemed like they spawned forever around here. They kept going after carp, and now that the catfish are biting, I'm like ready to catch catfish. The longer carp season here than the catfish season, so. Definitely some fish out there now. I just think they're carp though. Oh, blood clot. That's horrible. I think I heard somebody talk about that. I'm sorry. Hope you're healing. I won't say nothing to the doctor. I've been distracted with a bunch of bad luck amongst some of my best friends. Not fun. Not fun. Yeah, that's how it goes, Laura. You get in those patches where nothing seems to bite. With Kevin, we got on the carp so good, he got tired of catching them. I was like, I'm trying to tell him, like, yeah, you know what? They're not going to bite like this all summer. Catch them when you can. And now our favorite carp spots are overgrown with algae, and they just don't produce. So hard to catch them at once that algae takes hold. But he's young. You don't listen very well either. Let me get the rods. All right, let me get this adjusted back over a little bit for you guys. Had a couple rods stripped, so curious of what's gnawing on them. The fish will hold on better than the chicken heart, so bring them in. I want to see if the fish is still on there. Then I feel like we have a good chance that the cats will come on soon. If they're off, then I'm going to start getting frustrated. Oh, a dresser fell on your leg. Holy Lord. It's horrible. Oh, man. Yeah, if someone can drop Stuart's link, I'd much appreciate it. Stuart was in my, I think, the entire 5 hour live the other night, and I was like, I was about to fall asleep. Thank God the fishing picked up like crazy at the end. That kept me awake, or else I would have been dozing off. And he's 6 hours ahead of me, so I would have felt really horrible. I think it's time to get bug spray. All right, I'm gonna go down and do some recasting here. Get the lights on for you guys. It's another chance for me to fall down this cliff. that. Do what you gotta do.
Hey, need some chicken burgers.
Go. All right, all right. Got the bait right where I want it.
That was not me. What should I just make?
And one. It's just a little hit. I'll watch it. Don't worry about it.
If I were you, I'll be setting the hook like crazy. That probably works. I'll tell you what. That probably works.
Yeah, fishy, fishy. Outdoor eagle. What's going on? Yeah, it's a pretty night.
Golden Eagles in?
Outdoor eagle.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's who you meant.
Yeah, sorry.
Fish and Discover. What was for dinner tonight? I still haven't tried your was it Chipotle? trout recipe. I wrote it down. I was gonna try it. Just haven't. I started subbing ingredients and I was like, oh no, I can't do that. I gotta follow your directions. But you said that one was your favorite. You did that video on your 3 favorite trout recipes, and that one sounded really good and something I'd like to make. Hey Tasha, thanks for coming in. Yeah, we had fun with Tasha on the live last night, or 2 nights ago, 3 nights ago. You behaved. Yeah. Yeah, they're my Christmas bells. Yo, Ted, what's up, buddy? Off the hook outdoors, popping in to say hi. We're up on Lake Knockmixon. I don't know if you've ever fished it. I know it's east for you, but it's a really good bass lake. It's a big bass lake. A lot of big bass come out of here over the night hours, stripers and largemouth. Yo, Fresno, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you in the chat. Tim, welcome in. Just waiting for the bite to pick up. We caught our own bait tonight. That was about it. Dinner with stuffed peppers. Sriracha, yep, that's what it was, sriracha. Yeah. And it looked like you were making like the sriracha like kind of from scratch or something. Because can't you just buy sriracha sauce, or is that something different? Um, but yeah, I'm kind of even when we operated the fishing business, anytime we'd eat out, I'd order fish, and my family think I'm nuts. They're like, "Are you kidding me?" But I was always fascinated on how other people prepared fish, and I'd get ideas. I went to some like hole in the wall little Indian hotel that was cooking in the kitchen, and they made this salmon in this curry sauce. Oh my gosh, it was one of the best dishes I ever had. So to this day, if I have salmon that's a little freezer burn, that's the dish I make. It's so good. It's so spicy, you could probably put cardboard in it. It would be good, to be honest with you. I think my favorite trout recipe is the baked trout with asparagus. It's pretty simple, but you can't. You need fresh herbs. Like you can't cheat there. That's what makes it so good. It's got to be real fresh fish, like caught that day, filleted, boneless. Throw it on a baking sheet, 420 for about 20 minutes, and then you lay out the fillets, and then you cover it with asparagus, and then garlic, salt, pepper, thyme, sage, all the. I walk around my garden, cut like literally everything we have, throw it in there, lemons, and it comes out so good. It's delicious, and even the asparagus is just like amazing. They're like I've done a lot of different big trout recipes, and maybe somebody knows how it works, but I guarantee you there's something in the asparagus that makes the fish taste better. It's such a good combo. And then I like air frying it too. Of course, that's really good. And I'm gonna get hungry. I gotta stop talking about food. Yeah, it's so simple, Mission Discover. That's what I like about that recipe. It's so simple. Like, man. Oh, there's little baby ducks over here. Let me try show you these little baby ducks. They are tiny ones. Get back to the poles. Getting out of view anyway here. I'll tell you, I didn't really bring a jacket, and it's getting chilly. I am gonna have to put my raincoat on. hear bells. Thought I heard bells. What do you got? Nice, buddy. All right, we'll keep them. We'll cut them up. Oh, just put them in the tank for now. Yeah, if you can't get the hook out, then I guess dispatch him, cut his head off. Summer's officially over, guys. We'll be shoveling snow soon. Got the jacket on. Bring this up a little bit. There you go. So you can see the trees at least. Oh, nice. Yeah, Boyertown, you are close. Nice. Bring him over, buddy. Kev's on a bullhead here. Hang on, guys. This might be the only thing we get tonight. There, that's a big boy. Real nice. The yellow?
Yep.
All right, bring him over. We'll get the pliers on him. Nice job.
I used one of those huge hooks.
Maybe we'll move a pole over here.
Yeah. And that's like eighth thing I had on.
Oops, sorry, guys. I'm bouncing you all around here.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, that's a big bullhead.
Dad, I've been having hits all day.
All right,
Can't
all
help
right.
it.
Pliers are right there, bud. Let me get the camera set. The pliers are right there.
But if you can just be enough without biting me, that'll be great.
You think you'll be able to get it? You need help. Kev's doing a little surgery over here. Uh-oh. Want me to put the grips on him? That help get his mouth open?
Yeah. Open your mouth.
Don't try to touch it. You get it again? You're fine. Hold on. I got it. Now get the other pliers.
Should I hold it open? One of the ones. Oh, you busted it like those cheeks.
All right, there goes this joker. Hopefully he survives. We had to do a little dental work. Heard a bell. Okay. Gonna toss this guy in.
Yep, he spiked me.
You got spiked on your tummy?
Yep.
Oh boy, do you feel it?
I feel it.
You all right?
Yeah.
That's not good. That's close to your heart. All right. That's our first catfish of the
On
night.
chicken hearts.
Kevin got it as usual. He always
2.5
outfishes
chicken
me.
hearts on this hook.
Nice, buddy. Nice.
He stabbed me.
Yeah. Just be careful. If it starts bothering you, let me know, okay?
Yep.
Yeah, if you want to take a chair and set it up over there, and I'll give you one of the big poles. Okay. All I mean, you could use both. You could take two. That was you. There's a clump of grass. If you step on it, it moves that rod. Stinking bullheads. Don't forget you gotta.
That wasn't me.
All right,
Oh my God.
I'll watch it. Outdoor Eagle says, "Great job, buddy." Let me get you. Sorry, move you around. Get you back into the sweet spot here. That looks good, I think. Maybe a little down this way. There you go. Oh man, hornets are nasty. I think they're the worst stings. Hornets are just brutal. I'm allergic to yellow jackets. I gotta watch those. And I used to raise bees. People would think I was crazy, but I wasn't allergic to honeybees. They're super calm. I used to go in there with like no protection. Oh yeah, you saw my bumper sticker. I got that at Limestone Preserve, the pay to fish trout place. They give them out free out there. We go up there. Last 3 years, I think we go up there the day before Thanksgiving, or the weekend before it. I guess it's the weekend, right? Thanksgiving is always on a Thursday, so it's the weekend before it. We go up there, and they have such huge trout, and we take them. We go up there. You're going to catch them. You pay like $8 or whatever it is per pound. But I smoke them for Thanksgiving dinner. So we go up there with our marinade already made. She laughs at us. We show up in a big box of marinade, catch a few monsters, and throw it right in the bag and go home. Then we smoke them up, marinate them for like 2 days, and man, they're darn good, like candy. Do like a teriyaki mix. Oh, I bet that was brutal, man. Yeah, bees are important. Very important. There's a lot of different types of pollinators out there. The honeybees aren't even like native to the United States. But I guess, like anything else, once something stays long enough, might not be native, but it becomes, once it replaces whatever was there before it, it's just as important. It's doing a job. Stop the dog from eating a pillow. That's funny. Yeah, Kev's close to outfishing me at this point. Very often he'll outfish me. I was like really into fishing, and then once hunting came, I got really into hunting, and I felt like I was better than my dad and everyone I hunted with, just because I was more into it, and I would read all these books on it just nonstop. And that's how he is. He's just like he has more time than I do, obviously, to spend on fishing, and he would just that's what he does. He reads fishing 24/7. If he's on his phone, he's watching YouTube fishing videos, or he's like reading, you know, magazines. It's always fishing. I was obsessed with like getting a big buck out of this area where like people had only shot a 4 pointer, and I was reading this book called For Big Bucks Only, and it was talking about like these every spot's got a big buck, and it's usually in where you don't expect to see them because they travel these weird routes, and you know I learned a lot about genetics and all, but still, I did find it to be very true because I did find a weird patch of woods, and sure enough, there were all these huge rubs in there, and most bizarre spot to see a deer trail. And to this day, it's like that's the way it is. You find these deer trails right out in the open, but if you go back to your house and look, you can't see that spot. It's like this little fold in the land, and really Really smart creatures. The big ones are. I'm gonna consolidate some of the rods Kev left out. I don't want a car running it over. When you put another, you can rig this up for, and then take the rod holders over there. You can put the 2 or 3 of them out. Well, maybe leave this one because the stripers do turn on at night too. It's up to you. If you want one of these rods, you can take one of them. You're good? Okay, so I can back the camera up and kind of get both of us. You cold? Okay. You got a rain jacket in here to put on if you get cold. I'm close to needing a bathroom run here. Worse than the kids. Wait till it gets dark, I guess. Wow, 8:17, no channels. Thought we would have picked up one by now. It's even too cold for the mosquitoes tonight. Kev's got tennis camp this whole week, so I don't want to stay out too late. But I'm glad we didn't send them to all summer camp. I just think too many kids do summer camps, and it's like no kids are around to play. There's no free time for kids anymore. Yeah, Tim, it started really bad here, and it's like it just got too cold for them. Like all of a sudden they're gone. There's a little breeze too that picked up, which helps. But yeah, very quiet. That middle rod's been getting tapped just a little bit there. Hey, Fish Head Videos, welcome in. Thanks for stopping in. What's going on? The baby ducks are back. See if they come out a little bit further. I'll put the camera on the baby ducks again. Come on, I want to see a rod go down. Oh, ribs, killing me. I was on the caveman diet when I used to race, and I backed off of that when I stopped racing. You know what they say about red meat and everything, but I was eating. I never felt better. I ate tons of meat, hardly any carbs. Nice, buddy. Nah, I think we got enough. You got what, two in there? All right, yeah, put them in the bucket. Let's have two in there. As usual, Kev's catching fish. I'm not. He's on the other side. Got another sunfish. Nice. Yeah, I gotta get my grill up and running. It's been out of propane for like a year. I've been using my electric smoker mostly. Show them what you got there, Sonny boy. There we go. Fish head. We'll put them in the bucket.
Woo! I caught one. Woohoo! I just died. We have two in there now.
Yeah.
No more after that.
Yeah, that's enough because we're gonna be putting them on cut anyway. Turtle lady says, "Good job, buddy."
Thank you. He's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just waiting because we were gonna get our porch done like 2, 3 years ago. We have an old house, it's like 70 years old. So we started. Oh, I'm just watching something here. Give me 1 minute. Something really big out there. Not sure if that's a turtle or a huge catfish up on the edge. So we were going to get our patio done like 2, 3 years ago. And you know how old houses are. We went to do that and found there was like a leak coming from there into the basement. So we went down there, so started tearing the walls out of the drywall out of the basement, got that down to cement, but found out like the cement wasn't good, so we needed to, like, it's just one thing after another. 3 years later, the patio's still not done. So it's kind of, man, what is that? I don't think I'm too far from that. It should find my bait. Man, if that's a catfish, that's a beast. I don't know what it would be. Oh yeah, it's Wednesday over there. You're gonna break the skunk tonight. I will be watching. I'll make sure I tune in. I'm looking forward to it. Are you gonna be? Are you gonna do live? Or are you just gonna record? What's the plan? Looking for this huge thing, man. It looked like a log. It was huge, but I saw it in 2 or 3 different locations now, and it's not doing the turtle thing. Like I'm not seeing that undulation in the water there like a turtle would do. Oh, it is right out by that white rod. That first rod there, the white one. He's right by it now, whatever that thing is. So we may see some action here in a few moments. Probably a huge snapper. I got to remember it's about a 45 minute drive from here back to my house as well. but I really want to catch one. Sea fish in the North Sea. I will be live. Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I will be watching that. What time are you going to head out? Like sunset, or are you going to be out in the middle of the day? I have to do the math. I think you're like 6 hours or so, but I can figure that part out. I'm sure I'll see it pop up, but I'm going to make sure I'm available. Hey, Taco. Yep, this is Lake Nakamixon, Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Let me pull this up a little bit more. Like that. Keeps sneaking down. Yeah, it's a pretty night. Be prettier with a big channel on the end of my line. But we do have, Kev did catch one yellow bullhead, so I don't know. I got to ask NJ the ruling on that, if that's a skunk or not. I know sunfish don't count. If you're catfishing and you don't catch anything but a sunfish, that's a skunk. Um, might be a skunk even if if we got the bullhead. I would rather get a channel and not have to worry about that. I'm on two skunks in a row right now. What are you getting skunked at? A bass? Yeah, that was you know, midday bass fishing in near 100-degree temps. It's tough. I don't think I can get a sunfish to bite in that weather. It took me like 45 minutes to catch a sunfish tonight. I think I only caught one, and then Kevin's been on them ever since. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. So it'll be late morning most likely is usually when I see all the UK guys popping up. The moon is in a bad phase for fishing. All right. Interesting. When I was a kid, I used to keep like a book on the patterns and everything, and it's a great idea if you have the time to do it. And I never really focused so much on the moon, but just time of year, river height. I was mainly river fishing, weather patterns, things like that. Back in that time, there was a lot of belief in the moon phases, and then they got kind of strongly debunked. But I feel like they're making a comeback now, and I'm sure it does affect. I mean, it affects people. There's no doubt. I mean, you think about its gravity pulling the water around, and definitely got to affect everything in the world. It's 70% water on Earth, so obviously it's got to. I just see Off the Hook popped up. Off the Hook Outdoors has a live going over there on the tackle bag, so if you guys want to check him out, feel free to do that. I don't want to steal anyone's thunder. That's Ted, a great supporter of our channel. I think he's going to start this program where there's a tackle bag, and he passes it around the different channels. I think that's what the idea was. I think that was something I saw Small Water Charters doing that too. It might be the same bag. Not sure. I was watching their Friday nights, but now we're on the catfish pretty late. I haven't been catching as many of them recently. Got to get caught up. It's best from the new moon to the full moon. Gotcha. Yep. I just look at it as if I can fish and I got the time to fish, I'm going to fish. There's always somebody that bucks the trend. There's always a fish that bucks the trend, an animal that bucks the trend. So I don't like to talk myself out of going, because sometimes it's easy to talk yourself out of doing something. I'd rather like pump myself up, and it's good for that, I guess. You can pump yourself up by knowing, like, man, I gotta be out here this week. But man, I don't if I can get out there, I'm going. Yeah, right over there, Kev? Okay. I don't know how many 9-year-olds would sit. He's sitting over there in the bushes just staring at his lines. Kid's crazy in the fishing. 3:42. Yeah, I got to brush up on all the tides. I'll be down the Atlantic Ocean all next week fishing, so we'll be fishing every day. Every day, all day next week. Can't wait. Pumped. Yeah, yeah. What is it? Where's that? What was that? I heard bells. Kev, was that you hitting bells? I heard the bells, but those rods didn't move. Nice. Yeah, that's why I like ocean fishing. Just as a kid going down the shore, and I just fell in love with it. Like I would, my family got this place each summer that I could ride my bike down to the back bay, and I'd go down there with traps and rods, and you were just always busy catching your own bait, chopping that up. It was just nonstop. Hours would just fly by. I'm allergic to crabs now, so I got to be careful with that. I got developed a shellfish allergy when I was like 30. Yeah, Stuart, we will. There'll be pop-ups because it's family vacation, and um, yeah, there's challenges with any families, and um, sometimes it doesn't work out like you think it's going to work out, and I don't want that pressure of saying, oh, I said I was going to be live at this time, but I'll make sure we're live Tuesday night, and everyone's really starting to enjoy the lives as a family now, so um, yeah, we'll definitely be there more. Hey, awesome, yeah. Stuart's a good dude. Real good dude. Glad you connected. I have to go to the bathroom and this water is not helping. We could come here and do lives and have the cot and the sleeping bag in the back of my car. And Kevin could just sleep in there and we could put the bite alarms on. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, I feel like I'm cheating with a 9-year-old. This kid produces shorts like left and right. I, I try to be selective and not put them all out there, but I also like to record it, for our family and for us to watch it later on too. Um, and I put them out. A lot of them are. I put a ton out that are just like unlisted and sitting there. But yeah, that's it, James. That is it. As much as you like fishing, you schedule it. It's a commitment that you feel like you know how I am. I'm never late. It drives me nuts. Being married to somebody who likes to never can be on time, but hopefully she's not in chat right now. Oh crap! I'm in trouble. I'm in. Oh man, I'm in trouble, James. Save me. Oh yeah, the heartburn frog. I got a long version of that, but um, I got lazy and I edited. I went to use like edit chimp or something, and all of a sudden it wasn't like it wasn't like centered, and all the action was like off the. And I was like, that's it. I'm done. Oh man. Is it Kristen or Lyle? Who is this? Because Lyle's close to getting banned from his dad's channel. Go to bed, Lyle. Funny you say that, Taco. Last couple fishing trips, even down in Philly, I was getting. Oh, yeah, well, you're 2 hours and 32 minutes late, Kristen. You're 2 hours and 32 minutes late. It was close. You almost made it. Uh-oh. It's a good night to stay out here all night, I think. I think I might just fish all night long. I'm going to come down the Florida fish head. You think I sit around eating? Yeah, I better retract that. Yeah, ever ready and never ready. You sit around eating bonbons all day. That's a married with children, no ma'am quote. I don't think you're allowed to say that on social media. Oh yeah, I know you're important, important. I got nothing better to do. All right, Stuart. Stuart, keep an eye on this Kristen May. You might have to block her again. We blocked her once tonight already. Yeah, I could go for some bonbons. That's right. That's right. You're safer. I can't block her, Stuart, because I live with her. But chances of her coming over to the UK to seek vengeance is slim. Funny James Westgate story would be in high school. Now, James is from Iowa, for those not in the U.S. Iowa is, well, a lot of cornfields is my idea of Iowa. When I drove through it, everyone in Iowa told us, be careful you don't fall asleep. It's kind of a straight shot. Nowhere near the ocean, so at some point, Kristen, James, myself, and a couple other high school buddies went down the shore. I think probably for like senior week or something. And it was pouring rain and nasty. And we went to a place where the beach is like a mile out. And we said, we got to show James the ocean. So we took him and walked him all the way across the beach. I think this was James. If I'm wrong, I'm getting old and senile. But we walked all the way out to the beach and he was like, it looks the same as it did from the car. Yeah? Cav just had another one on, lost him. You think it was a bullhead or a channel? He's getting some big hits over there. Let's see if it develops. Let him take it, bud. I think that's a James. I think that's a James Westgate story I could share. Ooh, what was that? Something big over here. Man, it's cold out here. Just saw a lightning bug go by. We'll have to catch these and feed them to our frog again. Kevin, having boys is quite a trip. They were running around outside catching lightning bugs and feeding them to our frogs and watching our frogs glow in the dark. Always savage, and we have so many pets in our house. I couldn't name them all if I tried. Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy. Only got the one yellow bullhead tonight. I'd like to get a channel before we call it. Kev said he just had one on the ultralight. I think it's a good idea having him with the ultralight because he's got 4 pound fluoro and he's landed some up to 10 pounds on that. So all right, Outdoor Eagle, have a good night. Yeah, we got them all over by us, but we have these like we're surrounded by like 100-foot white pines, and they seem to really like those trees. James. Yeah, we were in the battle wagon. That's right. Wasn't that like a backwards facing seat in the back? Yeah. I definitely need to use the bathroom. Be right back. This is when the rod's going to bend over, I know. Yo. Look. Swim bait? miss anything? Any rods bend over? Oh man. I remember my dad giving his gun to Peter. Like in Germany, it's really hard to own a gun or see a gun or have a gun in your possession. And he was able to take my dad's gun, took it apart, like completely disassembled and put it back together in like 2 minutes. So apparently that's all he did was study manuals and things about guns. He was like obsessed with guns. All right, I'm gonna check for you guys before it gets too dark to see what I'm doing. That's me. Yeah, it's me. Alrighty. They seem like they're in good shape. I'm not going to move the other two. Going to leave that Leave them where they are. Yeah, he did have the Thompson contender. It was like a 410, 38. What else did it have? Yeah, that may have been the gun. Maybe you remember it better than I. Oh, Turtle Lady off the bed. Have a good night. Thanks for coming in. Hope you feel better. Continued healing. Fish head. Right now it's bluegill. We started with chicken hearts, but I'm not a fan of using chicken hearts or chicken livers. A few select spots that I use them at. Other than that, I just find they're soft. They get chewed off real quick. Big chunk of bluegill seems to be the bait around here for cats. Yeah, probably. Done for now. Sitting just north of where you're going next week. Oh, nice. Yeah, we will pop up live at some point. I just don't know when. Um, but yeah. Give me a holler, James, next time you're in Harleysville. Get some dinner, get some food. I put the yellow tape on some of the rods down there. It helped a little bit. I'm gonna get some reflective tape. Working on getting a better setup. But we fish real places. Like we're not fishing pay lakes. I mean, we do fish a pay lake occasionally, and I will proudly announce it because I like the owners and I want them to be successful. Um, but we fish a lot of real places with like hard access because you're trying to get to a spot that's decent, that's not overfished. And man, I don't know. Every setup I see, it's just like it wouldn't work. If I find a setup, definitely want to get a good one that it can get the lights set up so you guys see the lights glowing in the dark perfectly. Sounds easy till you get out there and try doing it. I'm gonna move my one light down further, see if that helps. I don't think that helped. Kev's still over there working. He's working hard. He's probably gonna pull a channel out. You still riding, James? I have to catch up on Strava. I haven't really been looking on there too much. I think I actually forgot Strava existed for about 2 months. 2 hours 51 minutes. Good lord. Let me go check the time here. I don't want to go too crazy. Hey, Cal. It's about time to wrap it up. 9 o'clock. Well, guys, it's almost 9 o'clock here, so we're going to wrap it up in just a few minutes. We're going to take our time. We might hopefully get a bite yet, but we're going to start wrapping it up. So I'll give you a chance to say goodbye. You got any friends in the chat or whatever you want to say goodbye one last time? This would be a good time to do that. Otherwise, I'm going to start cleaning up. Thanks everyone for coming in. I don't know if you can even see me right now. You're like the ghost. But yeah, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you guys. Always fun chatting. And when the fishing's slow, at least we get to chat. And fishing's been so good lately. It's kind of a nice change, but you know, that's the way it goes. I'd rather be catching fish, but at least we get to catch up on chat.
I got a bullhead.
Yeah, you got a bullhead. I have to talk to Mark. I got to talk to NJ. I don't know if that still counts as being, you know, skunked or not. It's close to a skunk. It's skunkish. We got a skunkish night. Oh, there goes a beaver. There's a beaver out here. Maybe it's a duck. Yeah, it looks more like a duck than a beaver. Weird it made a straight line like that, though. Yeah, trust me, I saw it, buddy. I saw it when I had to unhook it. We're still live. I left it 5 minutes. Clean that junk off your hook.
My hook?
Yeah, you put that on there, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. You put your tea up by your seat.
But this thing is so difficult.
Still live. Anything crazy, man.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm just...
Five people still watching to see if I trip down the bank. It might happen.
I already tripped down the bank.
Yeah. You need to let the fishies go too. Some fish.
This is so difficult. Get off the hook. All I had to do, I was spending hours getting this out. That's all I had to do.
Big dum dum.
I don't know.
Talk about a big dum dum.
Oh my Lord.
I think we have an empty bucket right there.
Empty what?
Empty bucket. I'm going to save this bait in case we get out before vacation.
I don't know.
So we're catching more of those bullheads you were catching the other night, last night.
Yep. a huge snapping turtle last night. Mom was like, "Oh my God, you have a big bullhead catfish on." And I told her, "You should have saw the head that was just sticking up out of the water." And she's like, "Oh my God, was it out of catfish?" I'm like, "No, it's a 40-pound snapping turtle."
You know, your mom's in chat, buddy.
Oh.
Gotta be careful. She's sneaky like that.
Oh.
Did you just comment?
No.
Oh.
Now, one thing we can make sure is you are out of here.
Ribs are ready. Awesome, man. Enjoy. All right, Taco. Have a good night.
Where's Taco?
Good luck crabbing.
He's in the ocean.
Thanks, Tim. Have a good night.
Is he crabbing?
Yeah. You get the stuff taken down the right way.
Why is there a light on the ground?
I was helping put a little bit of light on the rods so people could see the rods.
That does not do anything.
Yeah, it does. I looked without them and looked with them. It does. It makes a huge difference. Not that one so much.
Which one? Oh, the epic one. That one makes no difference. Oh no! What?
Nothing. I don't want you walking in our face, boy.
Shut your eyes.
Did you let go of the fish yet?
Oh, I thought you were gonna do that.
No, I wasn't going to do that.
Oh, come
I left that for you.
on. Wow, you're so good. You're such a good dad.
Awesome, Dad.
Oh, awesome. But the only thing is, when I tell you to do something, you don't listen. That's why.
I don't listen?
Yeah.
I listen. I just don't do it.
Cobwebs all over my face. What the she's your free? Not so cool. You were so nice. You were so nice. Yep, you were really so nice. You could die. Stop, or I'm doing something to you. I told you to stop. What did you not do? Oh, that's so nice. You say that's not true. You say that's true. Get on the last 27. I'm dying.
Okay, just fell asleep.
Stop, bottom. Hey, what was that? That's something. That might be a turtle. That was not it. Hey, it was a fish from video game. That's an almost like algae.
Anyone just came in, we're just closing up, guys. We're just taking down everything. I'm leaving it up to the last rod's in, and then I'm going to cut the stream.
Oh, God.
There's too many times we've caught one in this exact situation.
Hey, here's your cookie.
Empty, right?
You really think I would keep fishing there and let it go in a pond?
Good.
Should I go to the last one in? Or yeah.
No, I got it.
Should I take the light?
Yeah, you can bring them. Yeah, get the lights. They go in my electronics bag. My electric bag.
Where's the light switcher off? Sorry, I'm like blind. Where's the light switcher off? Where's the light switcher off?
Oh, heard that?
Oh,
Sasquatch.
they caught one.
What they got? Big one?
They're
Channel?
using a bob.
Bullhead?
I don't know.
Moon's coming up. See if I can. Hey, I got the moon coming up there, guys.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look, what is that? That's a walleye.
Is it a walleye?
Yeah.
Nice. Got a fish on down there, guys.
I know what to talk about.
Nice.
I didn't know where to get it. Oh, just outside. Don't get excited. Look at the line. Look at the line. Look at the line. You guys, hold on. Let me put this back in here.
Got a channel.
They don't listen.
Blinding them probably. Alright, y'all. Thank you for coming in. We are officially done. All the rods are in. 3 hits, but none took the hook. Yeah, not a great night for us. Cobalt, we're packed up and we're heading out. Just a bunch of sunfish tonight. And Kev got a big yellow bullhead, but no
And
channels.
lots of sunfish.
I think I said that.
No, you didn't.
Alright, you can take the epic sign away so they can see
No.
the moon coming up.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
It's
look
pretty
at
cool.
Oh.
I'm gonna watch the moon come up and then we'll leave.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like the fishing's probably just gonna turn on now, but Kev's got tennis camp in the morning.
I don't like pass out in my sleep.
Pass out in your sleep, is that possible?
Yeah, from the cut.
What's that? Oh, in your chest?
Yeah.
That's quick. You would have already been out.
Really? Oh God, you're gonna make me scared.
No, I mean, if you were gonna have some type of issue with it, it would have been right away.
For real?
Because your heart's right there. So if you get a toe or a finger, it's different. Because it all goes back to the heart, right? It takes a while to get there. But if you get hit on your chest right by your heart, it's going to be immediate. All right. Somewhere around here was my car keys. Oh no, I think they're up front. Okay.
I would have. You don't know what I would have done to you. With the bathroom. Okay. Okay.
All right, Aiden, we're out. Yeah, that moonrise was for you, Kristen. I'm such a good husband. Aiden, good luck out there, buddy. We are out. Peace.